That's only 85 miles. You tool around while you're there?
From my sister's
Oh,
house
okay.
in East Mesa to Wickenburg and back.
Now this should be up there.
Why'd you do that?
She's
What's wrong with you?
Nothing yet on my phone.
Nothing wrong with me.
No, not even the live banner.
She's moving. She's
Oh.
saying that she's
I'll refresh this just
Oh,
in
how
case.
fun.
to sell her house, so she wants to get out of the valley.
Got it.
So we went out with
Oh, there we go. It says live now. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
No, no. You have to go back.
No, wait, that's Mims. Hold on. Oh, black. Oh, weird.
Over here.
What?
Sit. Right here.
Let's see.
It says we're live, but
Yeah.
so
Have a seat before
There we
need
go.
to occupy this thing so she doesn't try to come over here.
Occupy.
Occupy.
It's under
Occupy
Facebook.
Couch Street.
Let's see if I can find it.
it's not showing on my app. But
We're live.
There we go.
We're live.
Bunch of old people talking Hondas.
Hey, hey, hey! I'm 31.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Can we, there you go.
Yep, sorry.
Thank you for changing it so we can see it. How's it going? ET95.
Oh, Clayton's in the house.
Clayton.
Clayton.
How are you? Clayton Visuals? That is new?
I think that's his new one.
Did you legally change your last name?
I'll have to go find that message.
G95, what's up?
Good, he's still a moderator,
Oh
though.
my goodness.
Oh, look, it shows
Look
us
at your
the first
badge.
three.
What?
Yeah, I got 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2.
Oh.
Oh, good catch
Oh,
on the foot,
this.
though. Stormy, yeah, this ain't
Yeah,
gonna
just
fly.
finished it. We got the dog in the house today. Oh, yeah, don't do that. You need to go back over there. Okay? She wants to be on camera, apparently.
She knocked the suckers here.
Clayton's asking if we're coming out to the Honda meet.
Honda Beach, Ohio?
Probably, I would assume.
No.
But he should come out for one of the Honda cars, bikes, and coffee sometime.
Oh,
Honda
yeah.
of America.
Last weekend, we were at Honda of America
Was it this last
in
weekend?
Torrance, yeah.
You should have.
Well,
Go to the next one.
Good, October.
Go to October. The October, oh, as a matter of fact, this is what you need to do. All right, I'm sorry. This is what you need to do. By the way, anybody out there in Southern California got a performance shop? Honda puts on an event every other month, and it's called Honda Cars, Bikes, and Coffee. You can have a display, booth, whatever there, for free
As a company.
as a company. So if you're interested in doing something like that, let me know, and I'll give you the contact info for the guy. You don't have to be from California. If you want to travel and do it, it's fine too.
And of course, it's free to
But you
spectators.
need to do that next time.
Probably, yeah.
Totally. It's a nice deal. The next one, the theme for the next one is customization and personalization. So you fit right in there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll get the date from you.
Yeah.
Put it on
And
the
we'll be going.
Put it on the calendar.
We'll be going.
That's one thing I keep forgetting to do is put things on the calendar.
And it's on October 18th, I believe.
Okay.
So that's Saturday.
All right.
But also, it's free to spectators. Cause they come in, the cars and coffee come in, park your car, hang out.
Yeah.
At
It's
Honda
like
America.
yeah, there's more than just Hondas there. So
And the
there's a
Honda
lot-
Museum is there, though.
And Honda has their
Their collection hall.
there, which is fantastic.
And free coffee, of course. And there's a Starbucks inside if you want.
And actually, they have a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah, they
there.
have giveaways every hour, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
they
get
like
some-
give away T-shirts if you got in line early and other stuff.
Stickers,
Yeah.
hats.
We got Trail Sport water bottles last
Yeah,
time.
Trail Sport water bottles last year.
There were a bunch of other good stuff. They got a bunch of cool stickers.
Trail sport, like
The crowns and the ratings have to do with what? How often you're here?
I'm not sure. No, I think maybe the
No,
order.
it was the first three people here in the comments.
But I saw number
Oh.
2 went to Nugs earlier.
Yeah.
Now it's on Esteward.
Is it the top commenters or something?
Oh, interesting. Anyway, I would
Oh.
say,
It's an XP rating thing.
you guys ever call Tech Line? The Honda Tech Line? No. But I know those guys.
We are tech line. I'm just kidding.
Stormy
Well,
is
you are.
all about you tonight there, Aaron.
She's being territorial. She's trying to block me.
She's trying to keep you away from me.
see, I got stuff on my calendar. I have no idea what it's.
Yeah, it's top commenters.
Top commenters, okay, very good.
Oh, so JD and Doug's got bumped.
No, it's like during the live, like there's a
Who's number
it
2?
extracts the top commenter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But he had the number 2 earlier in this live stream.
Yeah. Clayton had number 1 earlier even.
Yeah, Clayton.
Clayton's just going
yeah.
off.
He's keeping his number. Oh, he's number 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're slipping, chat. Start spinning.
Yeah, I'd rather call you guys honestly. Do you guys ever call tech line?
Start spamming. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Trying to make friends.
She thinks I'm gonna.
It's for the kids who talk too much in class.
Oh, okay, so that's the deal. I understand.
Oh, here we go. Somebody's asking if they want us to K-swap their AW11.
So,
That's your MR2.
any experience with that? AW11 is the 2nd gen, right?
No, it's the first gen.
1st gen? I actually got one of those. I'm going to be making mounts for that. I'll be making mounts to do the K20 and the J series in the AW11. I thought the AW10 was the 1st gen.
AW11 is the first gen, 86 to 91 or something like that.
Okay.
And then the 2nd gen is the SW20.
Okay, and then what's the 3rd?
That one.
That was also a W30, something W30,
Yeah, I
wasn't
can't
it?
think. Yeah, I can't think what that.
All right. Anyway,
That's the MR2
not-
Spider.
Not familiar with all that stuff, but yeah, we will be doing K-swap mounts and
ZZ30.
J series mounts for the.
Oh, there you go. ZZ30 is the MR2 Spider.
Okay,
That's the
Huh.
third gen.
interesting. All right,
Thank you.
Yellow rice. Can I run a K20Z1?
September 7th. There's a Facebook page for it. That's the Honda meeting. Yeah, I went to the one a few years ago and it was pretty amazing. Yeah, plus you get to see the Heritage Center in Ohio, which has killer stuff. That's actually was originally, I think, set up to be. I think they built it as a Heritage Center, so it has a lot better flow and everything. The Honda one, the one in Torrance, is like a repurposed,
The area.
area of the corporate offices.
Yeah.
They redid the bottom floors, but still, it's nice. You got to see a lot of cool shit.
They actually put it where there were people.
Yeah, there were
wanna go to
offices
it.
and stuff.
Yeah, not in Ohio.
So,
Not just people trying to
I
steal
know we should come back.
their wires, copper wires out of the ground.
I'm going to try and make it not to Honda Meet, but I'm going to try and make it out to next summer out to either West Michigan Honda Meet or to the Grid Life there at Genderman, and then I would travel to Ohio to Honda and touch base with all my friends there, including you, obviously.
Yeah, you haven't been to the Western Michigan Honda Meet for a while.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. How long has it been for?
I don't think it's been that long.
No, it's probably been
8 years?
9,
8 or 9 years?
years.
Need to go back.
We had a few that years.
2015 is only 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need a dedicated truck driver to get our stuff to events, so that way we can just fly. So the problem is right now we're the 2 guys that can drive the big truck and trailer, but we're also, especially him, the most important guys at work. So taking the time off to drive a truck and trailer 3 days across the country is hard.
Good point.
So if
Yeah,
anybody has a CDL,
all right.
a lot of free time.
I got a question here to answer.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried a manual EG steering rack and K-swap EK EG? Yes, most everybody puts a manual rack in those things. Is the ratio too slow? It's a little bit slow, but it's not too slow. It's
I don't know. 25 to 1 is pretty slow, or whatever it is.
most people road race those though.
I know they do, but I mean,
But they're not like doing a lot of hand crossing stuff. It's not like they're rallying the cars. So they're not doing a lot of hand swapping.
I don't know. It's almost,
I'd still take a depowered
it's almost
power
five,
rack
It's almost
over
5
it, though.
turns lock to lock.
I'd rather take a depowered power rack.
You'd rather have a powered rack.
But no, unpowered.
Unpowered.
Power
You'd
rack.
rather have a power rack that's not powered.
Yeah.
So it's quicker ratios.
Unless you're running a ton of tire.
Yeah, that's
But
the
then-
problem. The problem is the tire trade-off. So, but yeah, most people run the manual rack, honestly. So, yeah,
Is there any other rack to use? I don't think there is for the EK.
nice. Glad to hear that, Tim Sherman. Yeah, I mean, there is. I don't know if it's available in the U.S. anymore, but there used to be a quick rack available through Quake.
Wave, yeah.
I would
Those
imagine they
too
still
quick
make.
though.
I don't know if they still make them.
Yeah, a lot of people say those are too quick.
So
Well, the EF one was too quick, but I had two 55 tires on my car, and it made it really difficult to steer.
Yeah.
So
There's a question at the bottom there. GK Fit.
yeah, the Prologue is a Chevy. That's funny because the Prologue seems like it's just going to be this model, and
It's
then
gonna
they're
be a
going
one and done.
One and done,
Yeah.
yeah, and they're going to switch to something Honda
Oh.
because I think they have their own operating system now
is the new
for the electric cars.
is the new RSX going to be? Is that what the new EVs for Honda are going to be based off of?
I thought that was a hybrid, wasn't it? Or-
No, I think
is it full EV?
I think it's EV, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's fully.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either
Pay
way,
attention.
it shouldn't exist because it says
Question about
RSX.
the Fit GK swap.
All right, over here.
I bet you it's
Update-
better than an RSX.
Up top, down low. With
Update in the middle. R. Gonzalez.
R. Gonzalez. Any update on the Fit GK K-swap? On my GK K-swap, I haven't done it yet. Right now, my GK is sitting with a L15 B7 in it, with a turbo motor in it. Well, I haven't done it yet. I mean, we've had the mounts for quite a while, so they are available. And you want to use the 2015 Civic SI motor wiring harness ECU in that. But other than that, no update.
EM2 J swap mounts. Any plans for those?
EM2 J swap. Yeah, I have plans for those.
We just don't have time for them.
Here's the deal. At some point, and hopefully it's this year or at the end of this year, I hire a me.
I was gonna say, you gonna clone yourself? You're gonna
I'll
have to
hire
you're gonna
a
have-
me, or maybe Carter becomes me, and I can then
I'm too
just.
busy being me.
I get it.
No,
we'll
you
hire
just hire a
you.
Carter.
We'll hire a
A
Carter.
Carter's
and
way
then you
cheaper
become
than a
me,
you.
Yeah.
And then I can go back to developing stuff.
All right, we're working on hiring a Carter. I think we got somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just more training
Yeah,
is
because
required.
you spend an inordinate amount of time
Doing passport
Thing-
stuff, not
doing things that, yes, that could be, other people
Delegated.
could be doing,
right. That's true.
yes.
Yellow rice. Can I run a K20Z1 engine transmission off an 05? Oh, sorry, and harness and 0506 K Pro and EGDC.
So yes, you can. The 0506 K Pro is basically an 02 to 04 one with an adapter. Yeah, you just need the adapter harness that Honda makes to run that ECU. You don't like that idea, Stormy? Anyway.
She doesn't like the car starting up next door.
Oh,
Here's
it's car.
something,
Yeah, you can do that. It's not a problem. What kind of electronics would be needed for the J-swap? You're going to need to switch to drive. Okay, there's going to be two choices for that. When I was actually originally doing mine, I was going to use the stock ECU from like sorry, let me think of it, CL Type S. Because that E-plug and the ECU is very, very similar, and you could make, and I'm pretty certain you could make the immobilizer work with the EM2. But, so there's probably a couple of ECUs, like TL ECUs, 04 to whatever. I'll have to look into this. I'm gonna have to look into that. It depends on whether or not you want to have drive-by-wire or drive-by-throttle cable. So what ECU you're going to use. So the CL Type S is pretty rare ECU, but that would work. Doing a drive-by-wire would be probably a little bit easier.
It says that he's got the full manual swap with the ECU.
Of 04 TL. Yeah, and you could use that. The problem is you don't want to use that ECU. You want to use the 0708 ECU because the 0708 ECU is well, I'm sorry, you could use that. You could use that stuff in your car, and but you wouldn't be able to tune the ECU. If you decide you want to tune the ECU, then you would want the swap ECU that comes from Honda, and then you would want to, that's what you would want to do. So, slightly different wiring. Otherwise, pretty close to the same. I'm
I
glad
thought
it's on here.
she saw herself on.
She did see
TV.
herself,
walked
and she
up
was like-
checked it out, but
Yeah.
by the time she went to go check it out, she had wandered off.
Yeah, what dog is that? So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Is the first gen Odyssey worth playing with?
Oh yeah, like
It's
that.
basically an Accord.
Yeah, that first gen one. Yeah, it's this. Remember they had that one at Honda Meet where they did the flipped head.
Yeah. At Honda Meet, somebody had done an H22 with a reverse head on it with the intake, manifold out front, which is pretty cool. That.
And a lot
Trying
of
to
the
think of the
suspension
guy's
stuff
name now.
works with the Accord stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's basically an Accord.
So that's kind of is it worth playing with? Is kind of what you want out of it?
Yeah, it depends on how much you want to be different and have a giant hatchback.
And have something that weighs way too much to be fast at anything.
Then if you build it and you can make it
Yeah.
faster than it should be,
True.
that's always more fun than being fast in a fast car.
Shade to your garage. There is a conversion harness, but it's not exactly like the K-swap harness. It's a little bit more sophisticated than that. But you can wire it in. Shit. She's like, I need to go. I'm gonna take her out to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, fine.
She's like, clearly she wants something. And since she doesn't know how to use her words yet, I'm gonna assume that's what it is. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
We'll have Ryan talk about
I get it.
some tidbit from European history.
Oh, who sells the conversion harness real quick?
Honda built it.
Honda. Okay, thank you. Somebody up earlier asked,
Yeah.
19 SI versus
Oh yeah,
19
versus
Accord 2-liter auto. Which should they buy?
19 SI.
Like my year SI
Yeah.
versus the same year
Accord 2-liter turbo.
Accord 2-liter turbo automatic.
10 speed, though. That 10 speed is killer.
Yes.
Yeah, that Accord. It'll smoke that Civic.
Here's what I will say.
252 horsepower and a bunch of torque.
Yes.
And then a reflash, and then.
But it depends on what you want out of a car. Because I took my TLX and traded it in on my SI. I took a super handling TLX,
Yeah.
which was 300 horsepower,
Right.
and still would rather drive my SI as a daily
Okay.
because I had more fun in a lighter weight,
Yeah.
better handling,
Okay.
and a car that
but
can
that
shift.
TLX is not an Accord.
No, it was better than the Accord.
No, I don't think so. No, they're bigger.
guy.
They were 500 pounds or more heavier than the
And
Accord.
50 horsepower more and all-wheel
Well,
drive.
that doesn't make up the difference, though.
Yeah.
That doesn't make up the difference. I'd rather have that Accord. Like you said, the 10-speed automatic, reflash that thing, you're 290 horsepower.
Oh, you can easily go into.
But I mean, just to
Yeah.
not to do much else, just reflash it. Put an
Sure.
intake on it or something.
I'd rather take the manual though. If I was gonna buy a 2-liter Accord, I'd buy
I mean,
the
again,
manual.
there's trade-offs for everything.
Yeah.
Because the Accords were nice for a lot of things, for sure. And they're good-looking cars, really good looking.
Yeah.
And, I mean, honestly, for that generation, it's not that much bigger than the Civic.
No, they're not.
Because since they're
Yeah.
they're based on the same platform.
Platform,
like
right? That whatever that platform
Like,
is. Yeah.
it's obviously longer and everything,
Yeah.
but the actual platform, it's not that much weight difference, I feel.
Well, the
On the SI versus the Accord.
Yeah,
versus the
What do you
Accord,
think?
yeah.
What do you think that is?
2019. I
Well-
can Google this.
Well, the Civic weighs about 20.
2889.
Okay, so 2,900,
So the
and
Accord's
the
gotta be
Accord
like,
weighs
what, 32?
3,100.
31?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
it weighs
good.
3,100.
What do you guys have your money on? Civic Accord. Back in the day, this wouldn't even really be a conversation.
A sport trim
Accord.
Accord weighs
2-liter.
3208.
Okay, so 300 pounds. 300 pounds, but you're
Oh,
talking.
sorry, a 2-liter sport manual weighs 3,300, so it's probably right in there.
3,300.
3,300 with the 2 liters.
pounds.
So
400
about
pounds. But still, I think
So
that
400 pounds more.
400 pounds more, but the Accord with its 290 horse versus
Versus
205, 210, 220,
Yeah,
whatever
what's
it
the
is.
stock horsepower in that generation SI?
205.
Is it 205 and then just like
Yeah, but you can
a
tune
ton of
it.
torque?
Yeah, sure. I mean, sure. We're
It's like 180, 205. Like 180 torque, 205 wheel is what they're rated at, I think, right in there.
yeah,
But, I mean, when we tune yeah, you can tune a ton of torque into them
sure.
to where
You're
they're,
a sport hatch, you got all that. all that
And
torque.
get just what you want.
yeah,
Accord's-
very early, the first tuning.
And again, the Accord's got a lot more room in it. There's a number of advantages.
Yeah, you're right, the TLX does weigh 3750.
Yeah.
Man, that's got a good bit on that cord then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needed to put update.
All right. Good job, Stormy. Let's see.
My vote would be an Accord 2-liter and Civic SI. That's my plan for mine next year, I hope.
What, you can do what?
A 2-liter Accord motor in my SI for next year.
2-liter Accord.
Like Kevin Bohm did.
Yeah.
In your SI
Yep.
with the manual transmission,
Yeah.
obviously.
And daily drive it. You know, AC power steering. There's one guy that's done it so far online that I've seen
Yeah.
that I think got most of it working. I'd like to do that next year, hopefully if time
It'll
permits.
fit, no problem.
Yeah.
Is this,
Well, my plan would be to do that, sell the car, go buy a Type R.
okay. Is
Yeah, I
this-
want to do a K20Z.
Is this Ken's car?
This is Ken's car.
Hey Ken, we got your car.
Is he on there?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
If you want it back, send us the money.
It's almost done. Hey, ransoming it?
Yeah.
K-swap car and a TLX.
Stock SI is slow.
Oh, Albert.
Oh yeah, stock SI slow.
Yes, you have built
Working at
one.
the bottom of this timing thing.
What? What?
Yes, it was a race car. Yes, it belonged to Kevin Bohm.
Which one?
Oh, we're talking about.
They put a Type R motor
Oh,
in
in
it.
that, the first, yeah.
In the first one.
Way
The first
back.
SI.
Yeah,
SI Coupe.
He changed the front suspension.
And then they eventually changed that too, yeah.
Yeah, to put the Type R suspension in it and everything, yeah.
So right now, what I want to do is I want to get a hold of the new Prelude and put the Type R motor in that. I'm pretty certain they're bolt straight in. Because the new Prelude has the Type R suspension,
And
but it has the hybrid drivetrain, but I'm pretty certain the Type R motor will bolt right in.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I
They
want to
built
do.
almost a great car.
They,
and then
they
they
could
put a
have built a
hybrid in
great
it.
car. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What engine does it have?
Some hybrid.
Are K24 C4 susceptible to the head gasket issues plaguing these turbo motors? I'm not aware of head gasket issues other than if you overboost them.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Honda Japan is going through like some legal issues with it right now.
with the 2-liter?
With the
I don't know if it's 2-liter. I think it's the 1.5 turbos.
So 1.5, yeah, the 2-liter, I haven't heard anything
Yeah.
about them having an issue.
This 24 SI is slow. Have you jailbroken the ECU yet? No, I'm just kidding. So interesting. Yeah. What's the recommended way to route the shifter cables for an EGK2 mounts an EG with a NOPA shifter? Between the subframe, yes, and the firewall, yes. Not under the subframe. Between the subframe and the firewall. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It gets kind of curvy there, but going underneath the subframe doesn't work as well.
That reminds me about the cables.
Agreed, Ken.
When we go back and start working on the fit again,
Yes.
at the cables, have we been able to find any shorter
Shorter
cables?
There are shorter cables. We'll need to see if they work.
What are they from, do you remember?
The,
car.
the ones that come in the R18 are shorter. The R18 Civics.
Oh,
I don't know if they'll work. We'll have to see.
okay. Do they make R18? Well, they obviously made R18.
They made I think that the R18 that came with the 2016 up, or maybe it's an R20, whatever it is.
Okay.
Came with the 2016 up car. Those cables might be short enough to work with the fit.
And
It just matters whether or not they work with the shifter.
With the shifter, or
Yeah.
what about on the transmission too? Is the
That's pretty universal.
it's on the transmission ends
That part's
always-
universal.
Okay,
I mean, we might have to make a different bracket to hold the cables in a position,
yeah.
but the question is, do they hook up to whatever shifter we decide to use?
Which is the hybrid racing shifter
Right.
that's in there.
Exactly.
So we just need
Yes.
the ends that are on there.
It needs the proper ends on it.
Okay.
Yep.
I think the 2016, it's the K20, but it's not the good one.
Right, it's that.
It's the
that-
Earth
it's
Dreams
that
reverse
that
bag
eco
one.
Yeah, it's like,
Funny Clayton.
Yeah,
it's just flipped over.
right.
Yeah, it has a single outlet in the front and everything.
You can put a big old turbo.
That's why I was looking at one of those Accords with one in it back in the day. I was like, there's a lot of room. There's like a mile of room between the head and the radio. I was like, fit that turbo right there.
Let's see.
Trying to put a K24Z with trans in but was an automatic RSX. How do I convert the crank signal to 12-tooth trigger wheel for it? That's actually easy. What you do is you go to kpower.com and you order their timing chain cover, and you'll get the little reluctor wheel or tone ring that goes on the crankshaft, and you put that on there with their timing chain cover with the sensor that you need, and that converts it to 12 tooth. You also have to convert one, if not both, of the cam trigger wheels as well. But you can get those off of any Accord.
That's what we did
RSX
with
My
Cardinal.
EK has it.
Yeah,
And it's in the video.
So it's in the video. Look at the, what do we call it? The
Not so budget EK, I think.
Yeah, not so budget EK. We did-
K24 EK Red EK video.
Yeah. That has
Yeah,
the
it is.
whole thing in it.
All set gets
Scott and I
right there.
attempting to explain it. Their vague understanding of it.
Scott is?
Yeah, Scott and I were in it. Scott and I did that whole swap video. I don't think my dad barely made an appearance until he hooked the fire up.
We would have to ask wiring Brian. I'm not wiring Brian. I don't have time to do that. So wiring, this is a for all season. I'm looking for J series for S2000. Can wiring Brian make everything work with 2 stock harnesses if I bring them in? So you need to talk to Brian Thomas, BT Performance. Does he have an email address?
I don't know.
No, but he has an Instagram.
He barely.
His Instagram. Brian
Yeah.
Thomas, BTP or Brian? BT Performance?
BT
BT
AZ.
Performance, yeah. Try messaging him.
Performance AZ.
BT Performance AZ. Okay.
Yeah, because there's also like an Australian rally team or something weird.
Yeah, don't do them. They're not going to help you.
They might.
BT Performance AZ, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Aluminum hinge.
Autosports design. Which Civic SI transmission with LSD will fit my 2007 TSX? So, the only issue with doing that is the mount that's on top of the transmission. Oh, and the one on, oh, I'm sorry. So on an 07 TSX, there's 2 things that hold the transmission in place. It's the bolts on the bottom and the mount on the top. If I get off my ass and make the replacement mounts for TSX, I would have something that I could sell you. Otherwise, you're going to have to fabricate some sort of a mount for that transmission side. I do not believe that the bolt holes on the underside of the transmission line up at all. And I do not believe that and of course the mount bolt holes on top don't line up as well either.
Is that
You have to
that
make
big
correct-
banana-shaped mount on that thing? On the bottom?
No,
Oh.
it's actually part of the subframe.
Oh, okay.
So there's 4 bolts and another 4 bolts that go into the end of the transmission on a TSX transmission.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, you know what you might be able to do is you might be able to take an Accord transmission from 2003 to 2005 and put your guts, put 6-speed guts in that transmission from the 2012 SI and get what you need and have something that bolts up properly. And then it would work with your stock shifter, your stock mounts, everything. It'd work fine. That might be a solution.
So that transmission will bolt up to the TSX block and,
Yeah, that will bolt straight into a TSX with
Oh,
everything.
okay,
It'll bolt to the
'cause
block,
that-
it'll bolt to the mounts.
does that Accord
03 to 07.
casing and stuff has the right?
It's aluminum, but
Yeah.
it's the same.
Okay, whereas the TSX is a magnesium.
Magnesium,
case? Okay,
yeah. I mean, you could just take all the guts out of if your case is okay, you can take the 2012 SI guts and just throw them straight into the TSX transmission and use the TSX shift mechanism, and that would work as well. The only issue that might be a problem is if you have the problem that some of the, you can go over there if you want to. You could, I'm gonna throw these to her, and then, oops, I didn't make it, it went up there.
it's in the green thing on the side of the
Yeah,
cabinet.
I was trying to give her the treats so that she could call the dog with
Here
it.
she comes.
Anyway, so you can take the guts, as long as magnesium case isn't getting loose because the bearing surfaces are getting kind of hogged out. By the way, there is a way to fix that. There's a product that's made by Loctite that you can put in for bearings and stuff, and it'll actually repair that. So as long as it's not too far gone, you can use this Loctite device to seat the bearings in there, and it works really well. So and you can bring back pretty far destroyed TSX transmissions with that. So anyway, that's it. G8 Honda Fit K-swap rear mount. Any info on a revision? GE.
That's a 2009,
I mean,
14.
we basically made it shorter or longer. Well, it depends on which transmission you're using. They have been revised. They've been made so that there's not dual holes in there anymore. There's only a single hole in there, so you have to buy it specific for your K24 or your K20.
Yeah, he says that.
And
He said-
you
yeah.
need to make sure that if you don't have the aluminum oil pan, that you have the transmission brace in there, because that's the way you properly install it. If you don't have the brace in there, it's going to break out the rear mount.
As he says right there, next couple posts down, the lower rear mount, the mount fails with any type of spirited driving.
The mount itself fails, or the bracket fails?
GE8 is first gen, isn't it?
No, it's second gen.
Second gen.
9 to 14.
We've never. I don't
No, 7 to 4. Oh yeah.
9 to 14.
The mount fails.
Yeah, Daniel, what
Bracket.
mounting?
Oh, the
of-
bracket
fails.
Bracket
So-
fails, okay.
If the bracket's not mounted using the transmission brace in there or the aluminum oil pan, it will have a problem. Yeah, they've been redesigned recently. They only have a single hole, not dual holes. And there's guys that are drag racing on those with pretty good horsepower without having a problem.
But if you are having any kind of,
But send us pictures.
yeah, please.
Send them to orders@hasport.com, and Chris will forward them on to me.
Yeah, so we can see what you mean by failures, because I think I've gotten one back that the guy finally like tore the bolt hole out of it,
Right.
and that could have been a loose bolt or who knows.
Yeah. I mean, we need to see what the failure is to see
Yeah.
what the issue is.
Because that's the only one I've seen in the last year that's actually come back to me. Doesn't mean I don't see the emails though, so I don't know if I missed stuff in between. So
Yeah, you guys need to send that stuff back to us.
Or at least pictures, so you can see what it's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, at least pictures, and we can
Yeah.
go from there.
Do you have a mount bracket for the K24Z to put in the RSX, or do I need to switch over to the half trans case or stock mount? Well, the K24Z is not, I'm sorry. We have a bracket that bolts to the timing chain side, if that's what you're talking about. We do have that. It's our Universal K-Series block bracket, or UKBB. The other two mounts, the one on the back of the transmission and the one on top of the transmission, have more to do with your transmission rather than your thing. But he's talking about yeah. Do I need to switch over to the half a trans case? No. Oh, so obviously you're using the K24Z transmission as well. Yes, we have a rear bracket that allows you to use a stock rear mount with that. And you can use a stock transmission mount on top of the transmission with the K24Z with the 2012 SI transmission. So yeah, we have that. It's called a ESK4. Is that what we call it? The ESK4 RRB?
Oh, the rear bracket.
Yeah, the rear bracket.
Yeah,
And that
but-
works with it. That works with
We have-
a RSX that uses the newer style transmissions.
Yeah, and we do have the full stock replacement kit also for all.
And we also have
models.
a full stock replacement kit. Yeah.
Well, it's nearly stock technically. It's a swap kit, but it's a stock left and rights and that.
True, that guy that installed the LSD in my 06 TSX transmission used that same stuff to fix his tolerances. Yeah. So you can just put all the guts from the 2012 SI right in there. You can do that. Thanks.
Oh, R. Gonzalez.
R. Gonzalez,
Thank
number
you.
one.
Oh man, where's the shots?
Let's take a drink of his beer.
All the beers are over at the other shop. So
You only asked me to bring two.
I only asked you to bring two. And nobody can share this one. You get my cooties. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate your comment. What, twice?
Oh, he's
GK4
got-
RSP,
Oh, you're
what
thinking
harness
of
ECU trans? Okay, so on a GK, the problem with the K24A is that the electronics aren't compatible. You want to use a K24Z with that. So if you're really set on using a K24A, there's two choices here. Number one would be just to use that head on your K24Z engine and still use a K24Z ECU, which would be the 2012 SI ECU, which you can tune. But if if you're trying to use a Honda with a K24A, which is the older style complete engine, then you actually have to do quite a bit of wiring changes. What you have to do is you have to redo the A plug, which is the one ECU plug that's in the car. You have to totally redo that one to match the 06 Civic SI, which is a pain in the ass. I don't suggest that. And you may wind up with some problems with your dash if you do that. Much better to use a K24Z motor. If you want the 4-port head, then use the head off a TSX, and then that way you can get the 4 ports, the VTEC on both sides, all the stuff you want, but still have electronics that work and are compatible with your car. And then I would use, I think, a modified 06 SI header with that setup. Maybe.
Somebody's asking about RD1 stuff.
RD1. Well, we're
Yeah.
done with the mounts. We just need to put them up on the website.
Is this your automatic thing?
Yeah,
said
both
content.
automatic and manual.
He said content.
Content.
Oh, content.
Videos.
That's
At some
fine.
point,
Yeah.
you can swap mine.
Yeah, we're case swapping 2 RD1s. So we are going to do some more RD1.
I've been bugging for mine for a while.
I know you have.
And now I have another vehicle, so
We
that
sh-
one can go down for, because I have
Yes,
something else
you
to
do
offer
have
right now.
another vehicle.
For another 6 years.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yes. No, that's, I push harder.
Oh, yeah. Our Gonzalez already has the head, the RSP head and the K24A JDM
Cool.
engine.
If you want me to refund $19.99 of that, just let me know.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure how we can do that. Can we do that?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't,
sure.
I don't think it's an option on here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very
and
much.
If you have any other questions, we'll remember your name for the next live stream
That's right.
and look for them.
Let's see.
Absolutely. All right. You ever tuned a Snake EMU?
What is?
You ever tuned on Snake EMU? I have not.
Snake emu?
Snake
Is
EMU.
that like a hybrid animal?
Yeah.
Huh.
It would be.
Like a liger or?
Are we doing new science here?
For a tie-in?
I wonder. Yeah, I have not. I don't even know what that is. I haven't heard of that.
Snake tunes.
I did. I actually learned a new thing this a couple weeks ago. I was in Germany, and we found a
K-swap ECU?
K-swapped ECU that was not a Honda. It was a Honda Doctor.
Doctronics?
Doctronics. It was Doctronics,
Oh,
and they actually
those guys are from Poland, aren't they?
No, I think they're from Austria.
they're from Austria.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty interesting. And they just basically have an interface they put on the ECU in order to allow them to go in and directly modify the standard chip, rather than having a daughter board like Honda does, which I thought was pretty interesting.
So they take what ECU?
Snake
do they-
emulator,
What ECU do they use?
a K-series ECU, just like Honda, like 03 to 05 ECU.
Okay.
Some chip thing it looks
And then
like.
it-
I'm just
Is that the Snake emulator?
And then what?
Yeah, I mean emulators. What's it for? For like
Um,
92 to 5?
well, this one's OBD1 is listed as.
OBD1, yeah, I would imagine that's what it is. So emulators used to be a big thing in the early aughts, early 2000s and
Yeah, before
late
the-
90s.
Before,
Yeah,
before Honda broke the codes.
before Honda, started, doing it a little bit differently.
Right.
It
So-
says, it says 92 to 2000, Civics Integras, Preludes, CRV, 971 CRV, OB0 vehicles require OB1 distributor and jumper harness. They also make a coil and plug setup, it looks like.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I have not yet. So,
It seems fairly affordable too.
so I'll try to remember, by the way, I did wind up getting a job, not in his Civic. I had to settle for a Porsche, which was okay.
I mean, you were in Germany, it seems appropriate.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, but anyway,
Porsche.
yeah, I know.
Porsche.
Porsche. So, Porsche. So,
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
You're pronouncing it wrong, it's
Yes,
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
It's just,
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
it's like Acura to Honda. The Volkswagen is just the 911 is just a fancy VW button.
There's Josh, late to the party.
Josh, how are ya? Thank you.
Did you ever pick up those coilovers?
I think we
Oh no, we're gonna do it this weekend.
Oh, we're gonna do it this weekend.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Josh, if we had the shots, we would be wasted
We'd be,
by now.
yeah, we'd be gone.
With R. Gonzalez and you,
3 shots?
Somebody's asking
No,
about,
it's-
about gussets. To the
every
GE8 passenger bracket.
Please add gussets to the G passenger bracket. Yeah, somebody else bent one of those. The only ones I've ever gotten, somebody bent 3, which nobody's ever told me this stuff.
Ah.
And one person has bent like 2 or 3.
Which ones is he talking about?
And he's talking about the right-hand bracket.
The right-hand bracket.
Yeah, because it's pretty tall and thin.
Ah.
And it's fascinating that we haven't gotten any back as warranties other than one guy who crashed his car.
Uh-huh.
So,
So people are bending them.
bending them, obviously.
and then
Yeah,
then
I
they're
think
just-
people are bending them and then not telling us.
And then they're bending them back.
No,
I
I
have
think
no
there's
idea.
buying another one,
Oh.
not really telling us why.
Not telling us what's going on.
Oh,
And if you don't
okay.
tell us what's going on, we don't make changes.
Okay.
So,
We don't drive every car we make
Case-
a kit for, sadly.
K-swap GE8.
Cody went to K.
Okay.
So obviously, so send pictures to orders@hasbro.com and we'll look into that. It's easy enough.
Yeah, just add a gusset to wherever I'm guessing it's trying to twist, trying to do this or do that, right?
Well, what's happening is it's under acceleration, it's pushing it forward and it takes the 2 ears and like tweaks them forward. That's the only picture I've seen. It took the 2 ears and like twisted them forward.
The 2 ears on the bracket.
On the bracket,
that goes to
they're
the
like
mount,
they're on the
that goes-
right hand side
that
and they
goes
come
to-
up like that
That goes to the mount.
and it like pushed them forward.
Okay.
So
Daniel's
it's easy
asking
enough to add a
what the
gusset
email-
to it. That's
yeah.
not a problem.
Daniel's asking what the email was again for you. He says lower mount twisted
orders
with the.
at hassport.com, and then Chris will forward that to me.
Yep.
But you can also send it directly to Brian@hassport.com. I should have like a sign back here.
Oh, here you go. It says here, the lower mount twisted and ripped the 14mm bolt out. Rear lower mount.
Ripped the 14mm. You need to send me pictures of that too.
Apparently we
No,
don't
that's what
launch.
he's-
our
Yeah, apparently
K-swap
people aren't
third-party.
telling us what's going on. We make changes to stuff all the time when people go out and blast them around. We built this and drove a car like that. I had the Series E with 375 horsepower. It's basically the same mounts and never had a problem with them. So
Yeah.
if we don't get feedback, then we just don't know.
Right, yeah,
So-
because if they're drag racing this thing.
That could very well be.
If they got
Yeah.
slicks on it.
That's
Yeah.
when typically we have problems.
Right, right.
That's when we
That's what I'm saying.
discovered the problem with the all-wheel drive stuff, is
Yeah.
people launching on slicks.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and it's not your guys' fault, it's just, we need to know. So
Which
then
gearbox
so it
was
can
on
not
the
be our
series?
fault.
They could do a warranty claim on it instead of buying.
Oh yeah, and you can do a warranty claim. If the stuff bends, just send it back and you send it back.
It's
And then
lifetime
that's
warranty.
where and then when you warranty it, and send it back to us, we go, oh, there's a problem, and then we redesign it.
Right.
I've gone through two redesigns on the EG as horsepower went up and up and up.
Right.
On it, on EGK swap now.
Right.
Thing. So we did a couple of those. Yeah, so what
Real quick-
axles you were, oh, go ahead.
on that Series E you're talking about, what transmission were you using?
On our Series E,
Yeah.
we use an 06 Civic SI transmission.
Yeah, so it would have been the same GK1 kit basically.
Yeah,
GFK1.
GK1 kit.
Yep.
See, which tuners do you recommend in Phoenix on Honda naturally aspirated K24?
The two people I recommend for that at the moment is Tim Kelly or
Tim Kelly at Exact Dyno.
Exact Dyno or Zerka.
Tony
Tony
Zerka
Zerka.
Tony,
at UMS.
At
Tuning.
UMS Tuning. So, what type of axles do you run the J? We run Hasport axles with 36 millimeter outers. That's what we run. And that's what we do to keep the joints happy.
Yep. So, but yeah, so on the Series E, we never drag raced, at least not heavily. We launched it a few times, but for the most part, we're road racers.
We
time
road race,
guys.
autocross it.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't
We're not really
traditionally
dragging.
launch cars hard
Yeah.
because you just don't need to doing that kind of stuff. It's
The
it's
only-
hard on the car.
Yeah, the
you
car
know.
we launch hard is the drag car,
yeah.
you know.
So
And
sometimes
that-
we
Or
don't find
buy
this.
budget EG. We go
Yeah,
drag
budget
that.
EG. Well,
But it
actually,
doesn't
it
hook,
wasn't.
it
We
just
don't think we
spins.
ran on slicks though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
those road race
CRX.
tires.
Yeah, the CRX we ran on slicks one time. The yellow CRX, the J. But again, it had 36 millimeter
But yeah,
tires.
so send us the photos though, because being not drag racers, we're not necessarily as
Yeah.
harsh on cars as other people are. For
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
At least not in that way.
yeah. I launched mine off of curbs. Mine have been on two wheels more often than most people's cars. So I find suspension failure points, but I tend not to find mounts points.
I have a 2012 R18 with massive blow-by. PCV is fine. Doesn't burn any fluids. Any thoughts?
You've lost the cylinder and don't realize it. It's out the
Yeah,
back.
if it's not blowing oil out of the thing, if it's not like losing oil,
Oh.
so where is it blowing to? Is it like
You
say
get a
massive blow-by? So
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of positive
crankcase pressure.
crankcase pressure,
Yeah.
but it's not pushing any oil out.
Yeah.
Oil fill cap.
I don't know.
The
PCV
oil
is fine.
fill cap.
How many fluids, any lots? Massive. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Where's the pressure?
That shouldn't be vented.
Where's the pressure going?
Yeah, the oil fill cap
Yeah,
should not
yeah,
be.
exactly. Just put a
should
K
not-
swap in it. Cody with a K.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we're trying
Yeah.
to do.
Okay. So the oil fill cap shouldn't have any blow-by because it should seal.
Right.
So if it's not sealing, you're going to naturally see some of the pumping problems that you see with the engine because it's constantly, the pistons are constantly moving up and down, moving air around inside the
In the crankcase.
crankcase. So it just may be a function of the fact your oil cap's not closed up like it should be. So yeah, check and see if you've got a. So I'm assuming that you're seeing
So
some.
it calms down
At
once
the
it's warm.
bottom there, last post.
Calms down this morning. Wow, okay. Yeah, could be the rings. Could be the rings.
The way to check. Well, I can't really.
Leak down test
Leak
with it
down.
cold.
Leak down test.
A leak down test with it cold.
Yeah,
That might be
and,
the way
and
to
a
go.
leak down test when it's hot.
Yeah.
To see if there's a
See if there's
if
difference.
there's a big difference. If there is, then you know that the rings are
The rings are
when
toast.
when it warms up, the rings are expanding a little bit more and it seals better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Test it with a
Yeah.
leak down test with it cold. So see what's up. Rings the R18Ds. Thank you, Yoda, Cody with a K.
Oh, Clayton wants to know about your Integra.
I told him I put a new car cover on it.
Yeah. Oh,
recently.
Yeah, but did you put it back on?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Then I noticed the other day when I was over at Hasport, your row of cars, they all had like car covers on there for a long, long time. And I went by the other day and like, there's no car covers. What happened?
The
Oh, the
storm
storm
blew
took
them all off, and I forgot to put
Oh.
them back on. Because we had a
Oh,
bunch,
okay.
we had a bunch of dust storms.
I was
come all
wondering
around.
if they actually got burned out by the sun again. And,
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
new ones I have are from Sealskin,
Yeah.
and they're durable.
Okay.
They're lifetime
I was just wondering
warranty.
because-
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're, other than fading, they're like,
So they're still
They're-
pliable. They're not getting.
yeah.
No, yeah, they're actually
Brittle or
really good.
anything?
they're not
Yeah.
going away like the other
Okay.
ones.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I was buying like Amazon ones thinking I'm gonna have to buy them every 2 years, and they weren't even lasting a year.
No,
So I went and paid, I went to Sealskin and bought some, and they were not unreasonable in price and
Okay.
with a lifetime warranty.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and they always have
Sealskin.
Sealskin.
Okay, I haven't heard of those guys.
Yeah.
Because I remember buying the cover craft, you know, the most expensive ones they made, you know, the 5-layer
And they
ones.
go away.
And it's like, you know, a year they're gone.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it was like, what's
Yeah.
the deal?
I mean, they're beautiful, but
well, yeah,
but only for 6
only
months.
for 6 months.
They're
out,
good inside the garage.
Yeah, inside the garage. Yeah, out here, it's, forget about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Sealskins work.
Okay,
And we've had several of them for over 2 years, and none of them torn through.
okay.
What's
Well,
the only other heavy duty one that we've had for years? Is like the California car covers ones.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever?
even those guys were.
No,
I've
even those
used,
are
I've
crap.
used those too, and they 5-layer ones, whatever they say,
No.
the best in their book. No, it's like a year, they're toast.
The Sealskin, not the top tier, but the second tier is second from top tier.
Okay.
Is the ones I bought.
Alright.
So they've been working really well. Juan Maza, any plans to make mounts for the K24 Auto into the 2012 Civic sedan? I don't have one of those cars yet. At some point I'll get one, and whatever mounts I have for other cars, I'll just make for that one as well.
K24 Auto
Mhm.
for a 12 to 14 Civic sedan,
Yep.
non-SI.
You're one of 3 people in the country that want that, so that might be a hard one to
There's
find
probably a
buyers.
dozen people. But, but as that car gets older, there'll be more and more people.
No one liked that Civic, so I don't think so.
It sold 300,000 a year, Carter.
Yeah.
And the way that stuff works is people buy
No
them because all of a
enthusiasts
sudden you
like
can buy
that
them for
Civic.
$5,000.
Yeah.
And then you can buy them for $3,000. That's how it works. Right now, they're $7,000, so people aren't doing it. But yeah.
You see the question about the European HRV?
No.
Oh, there.
Impulse on Rewind says I have
Huh.
European 1.5 liter turbo. What to tune?
Oh.
First of all, even though they're not supported, it doesn't mean it wouldn't work. So, I don't know if you have somebody that's buying a K-tuner or a Honda for their vehicle and haven't used it yet.
Give it a try.
Yeah, that might be an experiment you don't want to do. You'd have to buy an alternate ECU because you might lock onto it and then screw it up. But it's that stuff should all be so similar that if they make something that's fairly close, it should work. So, it may be the problem may be because it's automatic. That might be why it may not. There may be some definite differences.
Well, he says
Few more
there's
CRXs. Yes, can you bring your own cars?
somebody.
I don't have room. That's funny.
But, okay, we have had the idea of double stacking our cargo containers out back to make more room.
To make more room. You know, it's interesting. I was thinking about like making some sort of a thing that went across the top of them and then moving cars up on top of that.
And have I told you about my idea of making a railing system inside so you can put 4 cars in a 40-foot container,
Oh,
double
just
stacked?
like hang some and then have.
No, 2, you make a
I understand.
ramp
Yeah.
that you can roll 2 on top and then roll 2 underneath
Yeah.
to keep the nice cars in good shape indoors.
Yeah. The thing is, that the containers still get to be 120 degrees. And agreed, the sun's not beating on them,
Yeah,
You know,
but they're still baking.
still bacon.
true.
You know what? It may still be worthwhile. I think we're gonna have to move to northern United States.
Okay.
No, we need to move our storage lot
To the northern United
to
States,
the Pacific Northwest.
To the Pacific Northwest.
where it's
And we
Kyle, how are you?
damp and cool.
PND ECU doesn't have a reverse lockout. No, it doesn't. You know what to do about that? You put a momentary switch in there. Or it's a PND. Is a PND the base RSX?
I don't know.
Somebody look that up. I don't have my,
Okay.
my phone right here. Look that up. Let's see.
Or
The
Kyle
part
can just
number.
tell us right now.
Should I start modifying my second fit and choose a different platform?
Depends on
The
what you're doing.
cheapest race car is the one you already own.
If you like it, mod it.
Yeah.
In D dash
Wait, who needs a reverse lockout? I didn't have one for like 3 years on my
PND
board.
803, let's see what that is.
RSX, Civic SI 7, RSX and Civic 7 Gen. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's mouse.
43 or a whole 3 CRXs.
So 02 to 04 RSX PND ECU, that's what it is. Basically what you do is you connect your reverse lockout to your motor mount, what is it? No, your intake manifold. We did a video on
It's
that.
in the video on the
3 ways to,
no, it's in the video on the CRV.
yeah.
The TSX swap CRV.
TSX swap CRV. We basically just took the intake manifold solenoid and connected that to it, and once you start driving, it locks out reverse. So you just connected that particular connector up to it, and then loaded in a manual program, and it automatically did it.
Wait,
So-
what? It does what?
Okay, so there's a reverse lockout that happens at a particular speed that comes on the Type S ECU.
The
Okay.
Type S RSX.
RSX
With a
ECU.
6-speed.
With a 6-speed.
Okay,
If you have a 5-speed RSX ECU,
okay,
you take the plug that normally would operate the intake manifold thing, and you pull that plug back and plug it into your reverse lockout. And then when you load in an RSX program into that, it turns that into your reverse lockout.
okay.
Honda did that.
Okay, so the ECU is a what?
37820 PND-AO1, AO3,
But it's
AO11.
for a
2000, 02 to 04 RSX base model.
base model. Oh, okay. So you're taking a base model ECU,
Right,
trying to run a 6-speed
right,
with it.
yes.
Oh, I
It's
see.
having the 6-speed lockout.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you just repurpose the
6-speed reverse
intake
reverse
manifold runner solenoid.
lockout. Yeah.
You just repurpose that to lock it out, and it does it.
To lock out the reverse.
Yeah.
On the 6-speed.
Correct.
Okay. I
Yeah,
get
you
it,
have
I
to
get
go, you wind up going like, I don't know, 10, 12 miles an hour, and then it locks it out.
it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Because it provides the signal once what you're
Yeah.
driving that valve solenoid thingy.
Yeah, it
When
triggers
you
the
get when you get a
solenoid.
certain speed, it activates the signal to that thing.
So
But
you're
it's not
using-
telling that thing to do this. It's telling the. It's
Right.
telling the.
He's using a Type S harness.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah, it was clever. I think they may have actually written in language to just turn it on at a particular speed, as
Okay.
opposed to, because I don't know,
Waiting for the.
because I think the intake manifold runner thing is actually
It's
throttle
not-
dependent.
Yeah, yes,
You
I'm
know what I
guessing,
mean?
because it's like, it's,
Not
it's,
speed
it's,
dependent.
it's wire, drive by wire, isn't
Right,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not drive by wire,
Oh.
but it's drive by cable, but still.
Okay.
I think it is more sophisticated than just
But,
flat
the-
speed.
well, yeah, but it's, the cable's telling the TPS to do stuff, which tells the ECU to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get it, okay.
Just don't hit the reverse gate, problem solved.
Okay, well, that's what I was gonna say.
He
I
said,
just 3 years
Just
ago.
like, just like, well,
he said,
isn't
but I'm using
reverse
a
all the
Type
way
S
over
harness.
and
I
up?
don't think that makes.
No.
Oh, then you
It's
have to
over this way and
repin
down?
In every
the
case,
Type
yes.
S
Over this way and down.
wire
Oh,
to
okay.
I
the
never hit it.
intake
From
manifold.
Fifth to sixth. You
have to
never have to
repin
run
the
going over
harness.
to
Never
reverse.
hit it.
That's what I was gonna
So
say.
it won't work unless you
Every
repin the
once in a
harness.
while, I've seen people that will go from
But it
four
should be open
and
on.
end up
on this
over
harness.
pushing
Too
and hitting
far.
the gate.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
yeah.
won't
But
be
it's not
one
like
on
you
the
had to
harness, so you
punch
just
down first or
basically
anything.
Right.
deep in it and repin it.
3 years
So
ago,
I don't remember what they,
Yeah, okay.
off the top of my head, I don't remember what they are, but
We
you
do
can
we do
email
for
and
the
tell you.
short shifters with
Yeah,
tiny
but
little.
I think-
With tiny little
we put
gates.
a-
Yeah,
that
it might
you
be
run
in
into
there.
problem, okay, yeah.
I feel like we put a diagram.
A diagram? Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, Kyle, you're just gonna move that pin to the A plug where it works for the intake manifold runner.
Your phone's about to die.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, got a few more percent. It's, well, it's only 703, but.
You want the 69420 ECU. Thanks.
Yeah, there's a wiring diagram.
Should be a wiring diagram on, there's,
on the website,
there's a,
on VTECacademy.com
cool.
or VTEC.academy.
It shows you the reverse lockout thing?
Shows you where it
So,
needs to be pinned.
Yeah,
Oh,
how to
okay.
set up K-swap reverse lockout.
Ah,
I didn't think of telling people how to take a Type S harness and convert it. for that. I didn't think of that.
You gotta think about people like Kyle.
Hey. Wait, is
1
that
million.
Damn it, Kyle!
Kyle Canal? Is that the same Kyle I sold a brake kit to?
I'm sure it is.
Probably is. Hi.
There's only like one, right?
Yeah, it's the only one I've ever met.
There's only
In the
I
whole
see him in
country.
California every time we're there. So,
It's VTEC Kyle?
yeah, VTEC Academy. So, yeah.
When's the NA1 content?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You know what? I was watching a video the other day of some autocrossing, and somebody had a totally stripped down something. I don't know what kind of car it was, but it had no fenders on it and everything like that. And I'm thinking to myself, we could do that with the NSX.
Well, we've already talked about
Yeah, we
this.
have talked about that, making it
Like,
making it a cage car,
Cage
an NSX
car.
cage car.
Yeah.
Problem is it's aluminum, so you can't really weld to it.
Well, you
So.
can. You just gotta know
Yeah,
what
I
you-
know. it won't
Aluminum
weld.
cage.
Yeah, that's the
Aluminum-
problem. I don't want an
aluminum
aluminum cage.
Yeah, right.
So, yes, you bought a brake
Yeah,
kit.
right, brake kit, yeah.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it.
So yeah, I mean, believe me, I've actually thought about doing something with the NSX without any body work on it. I think that would actually be pretty cool. So, I'll think more deeply about
I think
it.
you should, I think you should take it.
That PVC.
Take the NA1,
Yeah.
get it dipped, get rid of all the paint on it, so it's just bare
A
aluminum.
bare aluminum.
Bare aluminum.
That'd be
And
kind
then
of
we'll
cool.
polish it.
And, well, if you want to go that extent,
To
but
a
I just think it would look cool. It's all the bare
Mirror.
aluminum.
Polish it.
Yeah.
But raw aluminum will
We
be
get a
cool.
tumble polish by
Get a PVC.
Advanced,
you could do a
sorry.
PVC cage, yeah.
PVC. That's why you're number 3 and not number 1, Kyle. Or JDM Nuggets.
he'll catch up.
I'm trying to get back to the
What the hell,
ranking
Ronnie?
system, but it won't show it to me again.
He had to go for a drive, so that's why he's.
But I lost the live comments now. Live chat. There we go. Oh, Stormy, you trying to tell us something?
Yeah, I mean, eventually.
Timmy fell down a well.
Oh, he's number 3 though.
Yeah, he caught up quickly.
Yeah.
At
That's
this pace.
because he's drunk commenting. I'm sure.
I mean,
Or
eventually-
the other kind of impairment.
Yeah, eventually I'll buy like some of the fiberglass body kits for those things look really good and they're cheap. They're under $6,500
Yeah.
for all the panels.
Yeah,
so.
and a big wide body.
And a wide body, exactly. That's what
Way
I'm saying.
cheaper than getting grill panels.
It
Well,
was way cheaper than
yeah,
buying.
getting
Yeah,
aluminum.
NSX.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have any of you seen the new
AEM X
AEM
series
X Series wideband circuit at high RPM while tuning?
I bet.
cut out.
Oh, cut out at high
was
RPM. I
it-
have not. I have not used any of the widebands other than the factory Honda ones.
Isn't the wideband, once it goes into, don't they default to,
Narrow band?
no, the wide,
A wideband.
Garage.
is the wideband itself cutting out? Because it goes into open loop, doesn't it go to open loop, tell the ECU to go open loop once you get to a certain air fuel ratio?
That's, okay, so on a Honda one, yes.
Okay.
On a Honda, at the wideband, O2 sensor is used for lower throttle applications because that's when it can control
Yeah.
things, because things aren't happening too fast.
Right.
So once it gets to a certain RPM or certain throttle position,
Yeah.
it's off the map,
Right.
not on the wideband O2
Right,
sensor.
right, it's no longer on,
Right,
the wideband no
exactly.
longer has a function.
So, interesting. So I wonder if they do that because they can't, it doesn't read properly at that speed or whatever, or
Yeah.
maybe it can't make corrections quickly enough. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what's up with the AEM stuff. I really don't have friends there anymore because of the,
What is he?
top fans.
Oh,
Nice.
I see what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't really have connection to AEM anymore, so I can't ask that question. Since they've moved their main operations, to, the company at the bottom,
Oh,
Holly.
Holly, yeah, since Holly bottom, yeah.
Yeah,
Holly Group bottom.
yeah.
I don't really talk to them that much anymore. They did send me some fuel pumps for some stuff, and so far they've worked fantastic. So, I've had no problem with that yet, but I haven't really done a lot with them since they've moved.
Okay.
let's see. Oh, somebody's got a D16 Y7 with 233,000 miles.
That's not very much.
It's barely getting broken in.
What?
They think they're head
Gasket.
gasket.
So if you're doing a head gasket, you should do a water pump and a timing belt and a tensioner.
And
He
you'll
was
be
asking
good
was we're doing.
He says-
And
Well, he's asking. for
at least a nose seal on the crank
Yeah,
too.
he says replace it with a D16A. What's that? What's a D16A?
That's a metal one,
Metal one what?
the metal head gasket.
Oh, he's asking about the head gasket. So
Yeah.
you just replace the head gasket or
Or
just
replace
it
with another engine altogether.
a D16A.
Yeah,
What's that? What is a D16A
Isn't
engine?
that the same thing as the,
it depends on what number comes after.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
So it's
not-
like some D16As, like A1 is a 88 Integra motor.
Okay.
So some of the other ones are
Oh, all right.
other, like JDM or like EDM, European domestic market. There's a dual overhead cam motor, and then there's
It's
a
like
bunch
the
of
ZZ.
American ones, like early stuff. So
But
I
there
would
is
not.
a straight. No, there is a straight D16A.
I wouldn't replace
though.
it with that.
Hold on. There is a straight D16A though, with no numbers after
What
it.
is it?
What is it?
97 to 99 JDM Honda Damani.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
131 horsepower at 6,600 RPM.
Yeah, you can do that.
So is that the?
Road
That's
lines
not
of
the.
it.
That's not the 3-lobe VTEC that has the higher horsepower one, is it?
I assume it only 131. Is that good or bad for
Well,
That's
that's
good.
for
That's
That's
that.
good
good
for
That's
that,
good for that.
generation.
Normally
Yeah.
they're like 105. or
Yeah,
10
they're in
10
stock.
108
And the
or something.
VTEC ones are up in the 120s
127.
usually.
Okay, you're
But
right.
yeah, 131's pretty good.
Yeah.
The EX, I think, was 127.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So yeah,
to be fair,
if you can do that motor, that's fine.
I've never in my life gone on the D series Wikipedia page. Did you know
No,
there's a
not the
D12?
D16A6
Is it
USDM motor.
D12?
No, don't do
13,
that.
14, and of course you
Yeah,
know about it.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a D10 or D11 even.
Oh, D12.
Okay, D12 is how small.
Oh, yeah, that was M&M's group.
Clayton wants us to move to Ohio.
Yeah, no chance, Clayton.
Ish.
Extreme weather there.
Um,
Actually, I was thinking about Detroit.
Yeah, I missed
Yeah,
it.
but the
Same
problem
thing.
is it snows.
Clayton knows about the weather.
What?
The reason I like Detroit
It
is I would
snows.
actually have stuff
Yeah.
some stuff manufactured in Canada
Right.
for
It
the,
snows
for the rest of the
miserable.
world.
Yes.
You can't shovel sunshine.
That's
No, you
true.
don't have to show the sunshine.
I know. We can't also.
You can't do it. What do you mean you don't have to?
I mean, you
can't.
can.
No, you can't.
Just not in the same way that you show snow.
No, you can't show.
I will never in my life
It's not
understand
like
why
that.
anybody lives where it snows regularly. Like if it snows once a year as a freak thing, okay. Snows regularly?
I
No.
ask my relatives who live in New England that all the time. Why do you live here?
Because they don't know any better.
Once in 6 months out of the year, it's bone-chillingly cold.
In the other 6 months out of the year,
It's sweltering,
mesquite-
swelteringly.
It's like
Yeah.
90% humidity
it's
and mosquitoes.
swelteringly
It's
hot. I just don't. Again,
At least we get 6 perfect months.
That's right.
It's 8 really, honestly. There's only 4 that are
Eight
actually
that are
miserably
eight that
hot.
are really nice. 6 that are perfect.
And there's 4 that are like living in hell.
Yeah.
Even then, it's been
Not
kinda
inside.
nice,
It
like-
depends on the year, too.
Yeah, like every
Some
year for
years
the
are
last
re-
10 has been hell.
Some years really suck ass.
But this year,
Yeah.
this year hasn't been horrible.
This
overall.
year's been pretty
Well,
mild.
that's what you
It's been-
think. That's
it's
what
been
you
dry.
think. Actually, look at the temperatures. It's still bad.
Yeah, but it's been dry.
Well, yes, it's
And
been,
that makes a difference.
Yeah.
No, I haven't gotten
I
heat
understand the
sick
fact
once
it's been
this
100,
year.
above 110,
Yeah.
but the humidity's been
Well,
under 20%.
That's true.
So it's not like
It's
I
like-
can open my
you
doors
do
at my
it
house,
anytime.
they're all like swollen shut.
What would you rather do? Bake in the oven, or get broiled? I mean,
So here's the deal. Having lived in New York, Alabama, Texas,
yeah,
uh,
I know.
California.
I've been those places. Yeah, I've been
My
those
favorite
places.
one would be Northern California. That would be my favorite one,
Oh,
even
it's
though
so
it's
cold
slightly
there.
warm there.
Yeah. It's what?
It's so cold.
It's not that cold.
It's not that cold. If you get closer to the coast, it
I've
doesn't
been
get
there.
that
I've
cold.
been there.
Yeah, it's not that cold.
I was talking like
It's
I've
not
never
that.
been to Northern California.
You've grown soft, boy.
Northern
I
California.
also lived in
You've grown
Minnesota
soft.
with,
Well, that's
with the coldest
Oh,
winter
Minnesota,
and
eh?
the most
Yeah.
snow is.
And you
snowiest
compare
winter
that to
years.
Northern California?
Where'd you live?
No, it's
Okay.
totally different.
Where'd you live in Northern
But
California?
also, I prefer Minnesota to Arizona, so
Where'd you-
I didn't pipe up.
Where'd you live in Northern California?
I didn't live
Where'd
there.
you, or
We
where did
prefer
you go?
Minnesota to.
Where'd you go?
Oh,
All right, all right, all right, all right,
Gazillion
all right.
Really?
So I lived in
Gazillion.
Nebraska,
Well, you drive it
which
up, so
is
it makes sense.
brutally cold.
Yeah, brutally cold.
And I'm just
I lived in
saying,
a city. They
and
don't
I'm
have
just saying,
cities in
But you're talking about a guy who taught tennis for 17 years out in the
In
sun.
the sun.
When it was 120.
At
when I
2
was
o'clock
there-
in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah,
that
I
was
didn't
at
care
4
when I was
o'clock.
playing baseball.
But anyway, and I would go play tennis at
Yeah.
1 o'clock every day because people wouldn't come bother me. So
Yeah.
the heat it's not that big a deal.
Right.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a
But
worthless conversation.
No to
Yes.
Ohio.
Worthless
We're
conversation.
not going to Ohio.
Everybody says no to Ohio.
No,
Ohio's slightly less shitty
Ohio's
hell.
fine, but I would. Yeah, Ohio's not bad.
If I had a choice,
By the way, I
It's
was born in
pretty
Ohio.
back there.
if I had a choice,
I was
if
born
born
in
in
Ohio.
I had a choice, I probably would move to Oregon.
No, they have horrible gun laws.
Too wet.
No, it's not that wet.
Which side of the?
I would right where the transition is
Oh,
between
okay.
the high
On the dry
between the
side.
high desert
Yeah.
and the Pacific Range. Where range
Yeah,
where
I wouldn't do
range-
that. It's
Yeah.
it's too cold.
It's not that cold. Talking to a friend of mine, I was just there.
Portland, not enough sun.
In the summer, you were just there.
I was there in September.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If I had to live anywhere, I would get. If I had the money, I would just get an RV to travel back and forth.
Well,
where I
that's
wanted to
good.
live.
I agree with that.
I would just snowboard it.
Yeah.
All right. Worthless conversation.
All
Back
right,
to
it is
back to
17.
We're
important
not moving
stuff.
to Ohio. That's the thing.
Yeah, I have AC in our garage.
That was a really long conversation. That we're not going to
Not
Ohio.
going to Ohio. Yeah.
Would it be worth swapping a K20C1 and an 8 Gen SI truck?
Yes.
Of course.
K20C1. That's the Accord motor, isn't it?
No,
No,
the C4 is the
Type
Accord
R.
motor.
What's the-
C1's the Type R motor.
Oh, no, it's too much work for the Type
For
R
8
motor.
Gen?
So
Totally
for
worth it.
for the Accord motor, it'd be a
We
lot
haven't
easier.
I haven't tried that in there.
Is
Did I try
cost
that
to
in there
performance
before?
We
really
did.
worth it?
Did it fit?
I think so.
And
Is
It,
cost-
it was 7 years ago. We tried
Yeah,
it.
7
And
years
so,
ago. I
as
tried
we
it.
sit today with the cost of doing that swap and everything, is cost of performance worth it over just going turbo traditional K series? I know the transmissions are beefier.
Honestly, well, that's the question. The
Well,
question is the
but-
transmission. How much horsepower do you want?
But
Yeah,
no,
it
they
depends on
make
how far you
gears
wanna
for
take
those transmissions now, don't they?
They
The
do,
old
but they're still
style
not
K
that strong.
series, but they're still only so strong
Yeah.
Well, I
compared to
understand.
the new Type R.
Yeah,
or
but
Accord.
if you limit your horsepower to 400 or so,
Aaron.
Yeah,
right?
I think cost of performance, you're still better off turboing an old K series
Well, that's what I'm saying.
versus doing K20C1. As much as I like seeing things move forward,
Yeah.
I don't think
Sometimes you're right, but I
the
would.
money doesn't make sense.
If I had one of those, I would
But
turbo
if you wanna
turbo the
yeah.
turbo the K series, buy the expensive gears, have the training build those expensive gears. You know, you can run 400 horsepower all day.
Yes, you can.
All day long.
Yes, you can.
But if you want to make your friends look poor, you should absolutely do that swap because that is the way.
Because then you'll be poor.
Exactly. But rich
But you'll
in
have a
character
Type
and
R,
experience.
Okay.
At some point, we'll do mounts for that. So, and I would probably recommend.
Well,
the C4.
JDM Nuggets, we would move to New Zealand, except they won't accept us now.
I wouldn't accept me either. It's okay.
We can go visit.
It would be tough to ship product from
No,
New Zealand.
no, FedEx is everywhere. UPS is everywhere.
It's expensive.
It can be
It's
too
expensive.
expensive.
though.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's why.
I mean, that could ship
you need
cheap
a
to
You
Australia.
need a distribution. You need a distribution center here in the States. You do all your development
Yeah,
down there,
distribution center.
and then you have the distribution center here.
And manufacturing then. 'Cause that
He's got it all figured out.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll accept 2 of us. He could take in 2.
Stay here.
Well,
Yeah,
see you
Gary.
guys.
Uh,
Good news is we got the whole shop to ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, Northern Arizona.
Okay, that's not a bad option.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've all been talking about
Yeah,
that.
we've all talked about
Oh
that.
yeah, Northern Arizona.
The only hard part is then it's to drive to anywhere I want to go. At that point,
It just kind of depends.
I'd rather drive to Northern Arizona on the weekends and stay here during the week.
Once you get up there, you'd realize there are places up there you could drive to.
Where do you want to drive to?
Mostly the gun store.
Oh.
Prescott.
There's
Prescott's
like
got
gun stores,
amazing
there's like
gun
gun stores
stores.
on every corner up there.
And Prescott's
Yes,
got
but I've already
crazy
made- I've
guns.
already spent the
More
money
gun
to make the
stores than
report with my
taco shops.
local one. I don't want to do it all over again.
Okay, whatever.
It's expensive. It's like finding a bartender.
Yeah.
It takes time.
North
It's
Arizona has
expensive.
the plague. It doesn't have the plague. It has
Hantavirus.
It has.
On-
No, they had the
Not the
plague
virus.
though.
It has
They
the
had a
plague.
confirmed case.
Oh,
of
they got the
plague.
plague again.
Oh, sure.
Oh really?
Plague's endemic to northern Arizona.
It's a dry heat. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a dry heat like the oven.
Cottonwood isn't that cool. And I don't mean
It's
like,
not that cool. You're right.
I
I
don't-
was just up there last week. It's not really that much cooler than
Yeah.
it is here.
but you know what? West Clear Creek and some of
There's places.
some of those,
yes.
some of those hikes are pretty cool.
Yeah.
We were thinking about it. So I think we're gonna go to Payson. So
Payson would be nice, because that's close enough, that's a quick drive back down.
AIDS, no, not AIDS, the plague.
The plague. Yeah.
Is,
And besides, the plague's only transmitted by fleas. And last time I looked, we don't have any fleas, so
No.
we don't have to
Oh,
worry
No,
about
it
the
is
plague.
stormy. What are you
She's
scratching
good.
at?
they actually choose
She's
aggressively.
shooting her leg off.
Well, shall we end it, okay, we've had a few people ask about J-Series topics, should we end it tonight on J-Series topics?
Yeah, we could do that.
What do we have to talk about J-Series?
You fuckers made this real estate live stream. Nice.
Is that considered a rabbit hole?
Talk J
We
series.
would be
Okay, so let's talk.
so wasted right now.
Yeah.
So let me talk J series for a minute.
It's pretty cool.
I love J series. I want to do J series in the 06 to 11 SI. I want to do it in the Series E. I want to do J series all-wheel drive in RD1 and RD4 in Series.
Okay, Mike,
So-
let me ask you a question. Where do you get the all-wheel drive transmissions for that?
Automatic out of pilots. They're
Oh,
thousands
so
of them.
so an automatic.
Automatic, yeah.
Automatic. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not manual. I do have a manual all-wheel drive transmission, but I'm not
Those
doing
are,
it.
yeah,
That's
those are
like-
like. those
They're
are-
rare, like NC.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's a unicorn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we have.
Okay.
Have you used any P2R parts? I have a bunch of P2R parts, and I've used several of them. I've used their cast exhaust manifolds to make some of my custom stuff really nice. I actually have a bunch of their stuff. I need to build a couple of engines with their stuff. I have a J37 crank. I need to put in a J32 with rosin pistons and stuff. The problem is there's only one of me, and unfortunately I spend a lot of time doing Hasport stuff, not VTEC Academy stuff.
Building.
Yeah, so, that it's a little bit difficult. There you go, Kyle's rebuilding a TL Type S, 6-speed manual. I have probably 6-speed manuals. I think I have 2 of the older style, maybe 3 of the older style, and 3 or 4 of the newer style
So
ones.
what's the difference?
I want to do, and a J series FRS or BRZ. You want to do that too? That
Well,
car's
okay,
down
we
here.
can argue the Porsche's down here too.
And then the
We've got-
Porsche, we've got the Porsche. We want to do that with the Porsche. We want to do the J and that, and we want to do the J and the MR2.
Yeah. The J's a brilliant motor. It's
The
just-
J it sounds so good. In fact, we need to get the TSX back in here. I need to build a TSX street car. We need to get the other TSX race car down here and get it sorted out.
Here's a question. Why
Yeah.
don't you use Allen bolts in the K-swap at the engine side mount? Like at the transmission side? Those are 12mm bolts, I'm guessing that's.
Like on the K-flips, get the Allen bolts.
Right. You mean how they mount flush and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to make that flange that thick.
Yeah, on the EKK,
The
on the
flange,
right-hand mount.
the flange comes up really high, so I would have had to make it thicker in order to countersink an Allen bolt in there.
So one of your things.
I think it would look great, but I just.
Our K-flip mounts
Yeah.
have Allen bolts because they actually flip over and change the height.
And
of
it's
the
got
kit.
it's got a weld at the
Yeah, the Allen
gotta
bolts
countersink, yeah.
they said flush.
Yeah, that flange is like this thick,
And that was
all the
so-
other flanges are half that.
And originally it's 3 10mm bolts for both of them, so trying to fit 3 full head bolts with washers that close together would be tough.
Right,
So it made more sense to do an Allen key.
okay,
But to be honest with you, Allen heads are always harder to work on quickly than
yes,
hex heads, so
Yes.
we'd rather leave hex heads where we can and only use Allen heads when it's
necessary,
necessary.
Yeah.
right.
Because anything, it's like, I love the look of the Downstar kits, but I never put down anything but a show car, because using Allen heads for stuff is stupid like that.
Yeah,
It looks great, looks absolutely great, but if
It
you
looks
don't
brilliant.
absolutely need it,
right.
But
it
it's
just
a-
adds time to disassembly and assembly.
Well, the other thing
And
too,
maintenance.
is the bolts are not quite as strong as a hex head. I mean, it just, it's.
No, they're
Well,
same strength.
the surface isn't as large.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, the surface
But
is-
the bolt is the same hardness.
Yeah, they're all the grade 8.8 or 10.9,
Right.
whatever you're
Yeah.
using for
Yeah.
that particular
Yeah,
one.
10.9.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
but
you
you're,
get-
but you're right, there's not as much clamping surface.
Which is
Right.
why those use 3 bolts rather than,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
2 like the other side.
Okay, right,
you know.
right.
So,
And
is
and-
that the Turbo J to K all drive in the 8th gen? Yeah, that was actually done by Michael Henton. And a local shop here, I provided the mounts, but we didn't have a mount kit per se for that.
Well, speak a
Oh, I
little
thought it was
bit.
a 9th gen.
Oh, 8th gen.
Wasn't his? a 9th
Whoops,
gen?
sorry.
Oh, his was a 9th
8th gen, it was a 9th gen.
Yeah, they said 8th gen.
Oh.
I'm not doing a J to K, I'm using the K series transmission. I'm sorry, the J series transmission. I want to use a J series transmission. So, yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Should we
Yeah.
call it there?
Call it a night.
All right.
I was gonna
Stormy's
call it
ready to go
evening,
home.
but
You've done a great job, Stormy. You've done,
Good job.
you're super patient.
she ate tons of treats too.
I mean,
She,
she got to
ate
take a
that.
big
She,
old,
she ate that rib
big
completely,
old
didn't
deuce.
she?
She didn't actually.
All right,
Where is it?
bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
it's over there somewhere.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe,
Like, subscribe, enjoy.
Well,
drive your car.